Hey food lovers, ready to take your taste buds on an epic global adventure? We're diving into the delicious world of fusion cuisines, where flavors from around the world collide to create mouth-watering masterpieces. From Creole fajitas to Italian tacos, you won't want to miss this culinary journey. Let's get cooking and explore new flavors together. Hello and welcome. Throughout my travels in the South, I'm always looking for red beans and rice. Red beans and rice is like the Midwest potato salad. Every grandmother's personality comes shining through. Typically, red beans and rice is topped with steamed white rice. But I found a young lady, a grandmother actually, named Kai, who was a full-time cook for a cattle company in Oklahoma. She topped her red beans and rice with an onion fried rice, which added a whole new flavor dimension. She also used kielbasa, which she contended was cheaper, not as hot, and so she could feed her cowboys more protein. Let's go ahead and get started with this dish. It's quite simple actually, and very cost effective, but absolutely delightful by the fusion from an American Southern dish combined with a Southeast Asian twist. We're going to start the red beans themselves, which takes onion and a little bit of sausage to flavor. I'm going to cut like Kai did, and the first amount of sausage was about 1/2 sausage per person, and she minced that up a little bit actually, and cut that up and put it in the pan. She would put that on a medium-low heat and mince a little bit of onion as well. I'm going to add just a little bit of butter to get this started, but there is fat in the kielbasa. However, I found that this brand of kielbasa is actually quite lean. Now, while I've got my cutting board dirty, I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting the kielbasa. Now, because of her Oriental background, she actually cut her meat at a diagonal. Some people might think this is just ornamental, but that's not the case. By cutting on a diagonal, there's more surface area, so therefore we can get more char when we cook it in the skillet. The char on the sausage really develops the flavor and gives it a whole new dimension. I've gone ahead while my board is dirty and cut my onions for the onion fried rice. Let's go ahead and continue on with the red beans. As you can see, the sausage is starting to brown, the onions are starting to caramelize. It's time to add my beans. Now, a lot of people would insist that if you're using canned beans, it's not really red beans and rice at all, that cooking them all day long on the stove is best. Well, the flavor can be the best if you're a good cook at cooking red beans. But Kai, being a busy cook for a lot of cowboys, used canned beans. So to stay true to her, and also for ease and cost effectiveness, I'm going to use canned beans as well. And that's sizzling and just smelling great already. Let's go ahead and let that warm up and reduce and thicken. The Creole Magic is a wonderful seasoning for red beans and rice. It has 3 different kinds of peppers in it and some herb and some other natural flavors. This is an easy way to bring red beans and rice to the forefront of your family's favorite list. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons. Now, Creole is not quite as hot as is Cajun, so we can use more flavor there. I'll put this back on the stove. I have also started my skillet for the fried rice to bring that to temperature, and I have also started my kielbasa sausage so that can start to char and come up to temperature. With the fried rice, this is an onion fried rice, and so I will be adding a little oil. Now remember, we're going to saute the onion, but we are actually frying the rice as well, so it takes a little bit of oil. With the onion fried rice, I'm going to be using the Laotian Fields blend. This is primarily garlic and ginger, but it has some other nice flavors as well. This is very, very close to what Kai used, but she had to measure out each ingredient. I'm going to be toasting that first and then stopping the toast with the rice. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons. And you'll notice how this starts to toast and turn brown. As soon as it does, I'm going to add the rice. And rather than saute the onion, they're simply steeped into the rice. Our red beans are nice and thick and finished. Our sausage is starting to get a nice char on it. Our onions have steeped down, sweated a little bit. We are ready to plate. The red beans go in a bowl. That's a full serving, but as a cowboy, I think I'd want more. And some onion fried rice right on top. And there we have it, red beans and rice. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us, and I know you'll enjoy the red beans and fried rice dish. Good day.